Alright, we should be streamed. Refresh stuff. Make sure we got it. Multiple avenues. Yep. Is the music too loud?
I'm good with it.
I just have to go to our live channel on here so you can read chat if it pops up. I don't know if you will be able to read chat on here, honestly.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. I think I could bring chat up. Hold up. Yep. Sweet. Successful.
Oh, very nice. Very nice.
Very nice.
Very nice.
Alright. Let me open up. There we go. My chat GBT questions. Help me come up with ideas to ask you guys. I got some good ones, man. I got some good ones lined up. I'm excited about it. Let me, I gotta do one last thing. What do I gotta do? Oh yeah, I gotta share. I gotta share the live. That's what I gotta do. Anybody who's joining, please feel free to join in on sharing it with people. Going to the live now. Going to, oh, we got 4 viewers already. Hey yo, what up, homie? How you doing, Murph? Appreciate you being here. Everybody, I know I don't need to remind you, back out of the chat one time, like the actual video so we can get some traction on this thing right out the gate. That'd be dope. Thank you. Appreciate you, everybody. Everybody in the chat giving likes. Hey. And come on back to the comments so we can chat a little bit. Then if you want to be like me and share, feel free on that too, but you don't have to. Don't feel obligated. I really don't want to lose you, so don't feel obligated. Today I have a few questions. We have a couple guests on for today. Let me go ahead and take you to our main. First, I want to introduce. There we go. First, I want to introduce DanchopsGrow. Everybody, give it up. Give it up. DanchopsGrow. He's going to be answering questions about cannabis cultivation today for y'all on Smoked In. And now, everybody, give it up for Dustin Butler. Do you have a stage name, Dustin?
Just Dustin.
D-Rock Dustin.
Yeah, there you go, D-Rock.
D-Rock Dustin in the motherfucking building, gonna play some finger ball.
What's up, Jeremy?
Did you intentionally start at 4:20? No, we were running behind. We were supposed to start at 4, and I was late. Luckily, I do have something to light, though. Hot damn, let's go. Well, smoke them if you got them, Smokey. So, I'm gonna turn down the music a little bit just to help me fucking think. Alexa, turn down by 1. We hope y'all are feeling good today, chat. He said, what's up, bud?
What's up?
Did I even share this shit yet? No, I didn't. I'm getting ahead of myself. I couldn't find the share button. This is stoner problems. Ah, I found the share button. You got back out of the chat to do that.
Growing pains, growing pains.
Hey, go ahead while I'm doing this, if you don't mind. I'll put it on your screen, just you. Go ahead, take a second, introduce yourself, tell them about your channel, tell them all about yourself for a second while I'm sharing, if you don't mind, Dan.
All right, my name is Dan. Well, I go by Daniel. From Alberta, Canada, North Grand Prairie. I work in the oil field. And my hobbies and pastime and passion is growing weed, man. Been doing it since I was 15 years old. I'm now 48 years old. So I've been doing it for a little while.
Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah.
10 years? Good God,
A
I'd say
little,
that's a
yeah,
little
yeah.
while. Hell yeah, bro. I did not peg you for, you said you're 58?
48.
48.
48?
Ain't too far
48,
behind.
man.
Yeah. I was about to say, God damn, you don't look 58, bro. What the fuck?
It's that greens.
My bad. I misheard you. I misheard you.
Oh,
Um,
good. Oh, good.
I'm still sharing over here. I thought you were a truck driver too. So you work in the oil field? Do you deliver the
I
oil or
work
do
in the
you
oil field. Yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off there. Yeah, no, I do work in the oil field. But what I do in the oil field requires me to drive trucks. Over here, they call it a class one. There
uh
might be an AZ license in America. I'm not 100% sure, but yeah. So I do drive trucks as part of the job.
hell yeah. I want to go ahead and admit to you, bro. I haven't mailed off your package yet. I want to go ahead and get that out the way now. I'm sorry, homie. Fucking
Oh, it's all good.
hold on. I feel like we should flip my camera to the reverse side, and maybe that way we can look at you. Actually, it might be better for you to look at him while I'm talking to him. That way you have him right there because you don't really have a screen.
Yeah, I was looking over there watching it.
Yeah, it's cool. I can pretend like I'm looking at. I can look to the left if I need to see his handsome face.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just got to share a couple more times. I got to share to the Discord.
Oh,
What's
good.
I'm gonna get to these questions in a second. I'm sorry, chat. I apologize for the hold up, and I appreciate your patience today with us. Boom. Okay, share to the Discord. Now I'm Gucci. Now I can get back to my questions. Okay, so yeah, let's not delay too long. Let's go ahead and get to it. I guess
All
we'll
right.
start with you, Dan, since we got you on the screen. Let me bring up the double screen here so they can see both of us. Boom, now boom. They're all one big happy family. Okay, so I asked ChatGPT to give me a series of 10 questions, and then I narrowed it down to 5. So if we have more time, I do have more questions to ask you. I also have 5 for Dustin. I have 5 for both of you, and then I have 5 for chat, and then I have 5 for anybody wants to answer. That's if we have enough time, because I do want to play some fingerball. And I don't know how long we got you for today.
Oh, I'm here for whenever.
Yeah, bet. All right, so the first question I want to ask you, Dan, what inspired you to start DanchopsGrow channel, and what's the mission behind your content?
Yeah, very good question. Thanks. The reason why I started Dan Chops Grow is mainly because I love to grow weed and I like to share the knowledge to people that don't really know how to, or they want to start off on the right foot. Like where I came from, and when I started, everything was hush, 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 hush. You know,
Yeah.
the information wasn't out there.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, it was definitely trial and error the whole time growing, you know. And now all the information is there. We're allowed to share our passion. So this is what I'm doing. I live it, I breathe it every single day. So I want to bring it to other people and like-minded people that want to grow.
Yeah.
And yeah,
Hell yeah, I love that. I love that. Trying to spread the knowledge, just suck it up and spread it around. That's good stuff.
yeah, man.
Um, let's go on to the next question. Next question is, what are some of the biggest mistakes new growers make, and how can they avoid them?
Ooh, very good. Yeah, let's see. What would that be? I would have to say, personally, I think the biggest mistake would be overwatering or underwatering.
Uh-huh.
Because as a new grower, when you're looking at a plant and let's say it's overwatered, it could also look like it's underwatered. So the leaves are very droopy and
Facts.
it looks really sad, you know. So
Yeah.
when you go to give it, you think to yourself, well, maybe I'll add a little bit more water. Maybe that's what it needs, and sometimes that's not what it needs, and it's
Mm-hmm.
actually overwatering. You got to let that plant dry out a little bit, and then it bounces back up and starts perking up and starts praying again to the sun. So that's what I would have to say. Underwatering, overwatering would be definitely one of a new mistake for a new grower.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. I would say even still after doing it for, I haven't been doing it as long as you, but even still after doing it for what has it been, three going on 4 years, something like that. Even after doing it for that short time, uh I guess it's not short. 3 years is kind of a long time, but it's not nearly as long as you. Anyway, I digress. Fucking, it's definitely a problem I still struggle with. Sometimes I get caught up. Other shit's going on. Like recently, you saw me post in the Discord. I forgot to fucking water because I got so much shit going on with the floors upstairs. We ripped them all out. We're reinstalling those. And then there's tattoos I gotta do, trying to constantly book tattoos and do the channels,
Right.
the smoked in, prepare for this and prepare for the summoning sesh, prepare for inked out, all this preparation for these
Right.
good times that we're having. But anyway, yeah, watering, overwatering, underwatering, definitely always a problem in my opinion. And it's not one that's ever going to go away because that's the number one thing they need. They need
Yeah,
that water.
a good little tip to go with that, if I might add, is when you first have your plant, before you even water it, and it's in this pot that you put it in, feel the weight of the pot. And that's a good way to judge whether it needs to be watered or not. Like sometimes you'll feel that weight. You know what it feels like when it's dry. And then when you do water it for the first time, put it beside another pot that maybe doesn't have a plant in it, but it has the earth in it, and just kind of feel that weight. If you're around to feel it, you can feel the heaviness, and it's kind of a good guess. Like, it'll help you realize, oh, wait, it's heavy as the other one. Maybe it doesn't need to be watered. Maybe I need to look at something else, whether it's too cold in the room, or maybe
Mm-hmm.
the light intensity isn't enough, or
Mm-hmm.
something like that. It
Maybe
could
you got to
be.
move the lights closer. Yeah. My bad. I didn't mean to
Yeah.
cut you off. But yeah, I agree. Holding, like lifting by weight, like judging just by picking the pot up, that that to me is the best way to see if it needs water.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
He said that's brilliant. Murph did. Thank you for chiming in, Murph. We appreciate you. We know you're at work. We know you're working hard over there at Virginia Beach Inc. Shout out to Virginia Beach Inc. If y'all are in Virginia Beach or the surrounding area, y'all should come see us. We got some excellent artists over there and some in the training. But anyway, I digress again. Let me get back to the next question. So, oh yeah, chat. If y'all have any questions, feel free to chime in. This is
Please
this
ask.
is why we're doing the live. So if you want to ask a question, you cut me right on off. I will look at the question and ask it for you. Number 3, what's your go-to method for germinating cannabis seeds and why do you prefer it?
Well, my the way I've done it is like way back in the day, where you got, a couple pieces of paper towel, you put it in like a dish or something like this, some
Mm-hmm.
seeds on there, wetting it down, put a lid on top or another dish on top, put it on top of the fridge in a cupboard or somewhere nice and warm and dark. And, I've done it like that for like as long as I can remember, and it's always worked out. There's other ways, like I've also used where I just dump the seeds right in a glass of water and they float all on top of the glass of water. And then the next day you come by and you just kind of tap them. Some of them will sink to the bottom.
It's also
And then the
that
ones that are floating on top, you just tap them down a little bit. They go down to the bottom, and I've had them germinate like
I
that as
actually
well.
don't roll.
Other times, put it right in the dirt.
Yeah.
There's so many different ways. But I mean, for me personally, paper towel, couple dishes, somewhere nice and warm in the dark, and there you go.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. I saw the video that you posted recently, and that's exactly how you showed it, and it was definitely a good, informative video. I enjoyed watching it. Your
Thank you.
edits are on point, bro. If I can give you a compliment right quick, your edits on that opening scene is bap bap bap, like good. It just sucks you right in, like you're like, man, I'm ready to see something happen
Like I
here.
knew what I was doing. But honestly, I don't. I don't know.
Hey, look,
I'm just rolling
we're
with the
all just
punches.
learning as we go, though. You're right. We're all just rolling with it, bro. For real.
Yeah, that's right. The
Dustin,
most important thing I can say is just doing it and just getting it out there, and not trying to get so much in your mind about it, because you're doing it anyway because you love doing it. Why not just kind of film it and see where it goes? Share it.
yeah, for sure. Um, Dustin, you have anything you want to ask him yet? No,
I
nothing
just like
chime
his
in.
ink. I'm like,
You're just zoned in with
I'm
it.
just zoned in with
He's
it.
zoned in with it. All right. So number 4, what techniques do you use to maximize yield and potency in your grows?
Whoa.
I mean,
Two questions. No.
that's a good one, right? That's a good one.
Yeah,
Do you want the
yeah,
next
yeah.
question? You want me to move on?
Yeah, next question, please. Next question. Okay, well, let's start with um the maximum yield. Let's go with that one first. This is
Okay.
something that I mean, there's different factors here. Like one is going to be the genetics, right? Like you're going to have a good seed. You're going to have to know about, the kind of strain you're growing. Is it a kind of strain that's going to produce mass buds, or is it going to be a strain that's got, smaller size buds, but the potency is there? So, the way I do it is I prune my plants. Like it depending on what your objective is. If you want big buds, you're going to want to prune all the bottoms, and you want to kind of get it right up to the top. I mean, some people go just prune the bottom third of the plant. Some people will prune right to the half of the plant, and some people will prune all the way up to the top third of the plant. Because we
Mm-hmm.
have to realize that these plants, once they're into flower, they're going to go through a stretch mode. So what I like to do for me personally is prune it right up to the top third. I don't want any larf. I'm not making resin or hash or any of that stuff. If I just want that big bud, you want all the energy to go to the top.
Right. Getting rid of all
So
them little popcorn nugs.
yes, and when you're looking at the top, it's called a terminal bud.
Hmm.
And if you're topping and pruning your plant, you're going to create more bud sites to the top, and they're also all terminal buds. So if you cut the top off the plant, first top, you're going to create more tops. Now those tops become terminal buds as well. So releasing the hormone in the plant, and your buds they'll all become tops, and this is going to create bigger buds for your plant. Instead of having that one Christmas tree looking bud on a plant, you're going to have a bunch of them. So for me personally, I'll prune the plant right up to the top, taking in consideration the stretch,
Mm-hmm.
and all the energy is going to be focusing on growing those buds, instead of all the energy it's going to use on little popcorn or larf, is what I'd like to call it, down on the bottom. It's going to, the lights, the food, the water, all that is going to be going to the whole plant and all those little buds. So if you don't want them, prune it right up. Don't be afraid. At the end of the day, it's a weed. It's a weed. It's going to grow. So, it just depends on how you want to grow it.
Oh yeah.
Now, for the potency, that's also, a genetic, it's part of the strain as well.
Uh-huh.
But you can help with your environment.
Yeah.
Which is, I mean, they call that VPD, which is vapor pressure density.
Vapor
And
pressure density. Getting
yeah,
scientifical.
VPD is vapor pressure density. Basically,
Sounds
what
like
that
a
is the
sexual disease.
environment of your grow area.
Huh.
The humidity,
Sounds like
the
an
heat,
STD.
and the light.
Yeah, sorry to cut you off. Go ahead.
No, that's okay, right? So, just like growing a plant, and this is for, obviously, it's indoor growing I'm talking about. I mean, outside, you can't really control that environment that much.
Mm-hmm.
But as a plant reaches maturity, going into the fall, I mean, the temperatures are cooler, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the plant, they're quite intelligent. The plant is like thinking to himself, I got to reproduce. I got to, survive, keep this thing going. So they start the release of that sticky icky, all those trichomes and everything, so they can catch the pollen from the male plant. So it's
Yeah.
going to, really, once it gets cold, it's going to really start pushing that, and the terps, and yeah, so that's kind of something that I get to control in my grow room, because I have a controller. I can control the environment. You can add, AC on, during the night if you live in a hot area. Bring the temperatures down closer to the end of the flowering stage, and I find that increases the potency. A lot of it have to do with the genetics as well. We have to know that.
Do you even
Did
have
I
to
answer
worry
that?
about cooling it off in your tent though? Like you live in like northern Canada, bro. Like you said it gets down to
Right.
like -20. Like, do you even have
Actually,
to?
negative 40 actually gets down to, and that's in Celsius, of course. 43 degrees it was, 3 weeks ago. So yeah, it does get cold out here. It's crazy.
Yeah, that's
Um,
cold. That's
yeah,
pretty
that's
cold.
cold. So,
Hey, if you
but
don't
in the
mind,
summer we do get hot. We get hot as well. So,
I'm gonna swing it around to Dustin so he can ask you real quick. I want him to ask you Murph's question that he asked. Do you still see it on
all
the
right.
chat? Where did it go? It disappeared.
I got a
I'm
question. What is there like a certain strand that's like the hardest to grow?
gonna
Like
grab
it's
him a
just a
bowl.
pain in the ass.
Okay, about you're talking about what strain is the hardest to grow?
Yeah, just like
And
yeah,
there are strains. There are strains that are not beginner friendly. I mean, it's really good to do your research. Can I pick one off the top of my head? Um, I would have to say, like some of the new strains here. There's one that's called Wedding Cake. I don't know if you guys heard of it or not.
yeah, we
That's
had
a
it down
strain
here.
that might not be good for a beginner. You know, they're finicky kind of plants to grow. But you know, overall, I can't really think of one specific, strain. There are some that are more forgiving than others. Uh, that's for sure.
Did you answer what your favorite one was, or did you say no?
Oh, no, I haven't, but I
Uh,
definitely can answer that. Um, so one of my favorite strains would have to be White Widow.
oh,
Uh,
that was my very first uh prawn back in the day.
Oh yeah.
yeah, definitely very forgiving plant. It's one of the first plants that I grew. And, when you're a beginner, you're hoping for the best results possible. It's going to be this friggin' plantation, and you come out and you got, maybe 2 grams of bud, right? That definitely can happen. And, but yeah, White Widow for me would have had to have been a really, one of the plants that I like, one strain that I like to grow. Yeah, one of my favorites.
Somebody gave me a white widow seed, and I don't know. Are white widow autoflower, or can white widow be autoflower or photo period? Can one strain be one of both? Like, can they take one that's I mean, they're all got to be photo period at one point, right? And turned into an autoflower.
Right. So, yes, absolutely. To answer that question for sure, all strains, the way they're doing things these days, pretty much any strain from the past can be an autoflower. I mean, they cross it with a plant that it's called rudralis, and so it's not about the light in the day. It's about the age of the actual seed that they turn into flower. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I mean to answer your question, absolutely. White widow could be white widow auto, white widow feminized, white widow regular. Absolutely.
Oh wow. See, yeah, that's interesting. That's interesting.
I have actually smoked in Canada last year. I went up to Alaska from like San Francisco on a cruise,
Uh,
and it turned into a weed tour because like wherever I went, there was a dispensary. But when I was in Canada, like Prince Rupert, I thought I had turned a corner. My wife said, "Come down here." I'm like, nah, I didn't feel like walking over there. She said, "Just turn the corner." I turned it, and it was like this really cool dispensary. But like that was some of the like cleanest, strongest I've ever had.
hell yeah.
Yeah, I
And that
think it
was
was,
that was in Canada, you say?
yeah, Prince of Rupert. Yeah,
Oh shit,
Prince
y'all.
Rupert. Oh
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. You heard about? Of course, you're Canadian.
Yeah. Well, there's a little bit off the top. There's some great fishing going on up in Prince Rupert.
Really?
Yeah, it's just a port town, right? Isn't it all that really is?
I think it's a
Yeah.
logging town slash fishery town. I mean, don't quote me on that. I'm not 100%, but it's beautiful there. I
Oh,
know that
dude,
for a fact.
very beautiful.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely great
Alaska is
scenery.
really pretty too. Like Alaska, when I was in Skagway, like I love green crack, and apparently that was like their strain they grew up there. It was a little different. I mean, better.
Yeah, there's another place up there that's called Texada Island, and one of the strains that came out of that area was called Texada Time War. I don't know
Ooh,
if you ever heard of that.
oh, sounds fun though.
Yeah,
Hell yeah, it does.
Anybody has any questions at all, please feel free to ask me. I might not have all the answers, but I'm pretty sure between all three of us that are here, we can definitely get the right answers for you. I mean, shout it out, let it happen.
Murph's question was, how do you know what to trim and I'm sorry, how do you know what to trim when defoliating? That's what he asked.
Oh, that's a really good question too. I mean, there's a lot of factors that go into that. Your grow space, like, you know, if you got a small little 2x2, or if you got a, you know, a 4x8, like these are the things that are gonna um, uh, make you decide when to prune, or how you're going to prune. So for me, I kind of just, what I think about is I look at my plant, and I know that when that plant is going to be flipped to flower, it's got the potential to grow 3 times the size that it is when you flip it.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to grow 3 times. It can get to 3 times that size. So you have to kind of look at the room that you're growing in, the space that you're growing in, and think about that, and kind of like guesstimate where that plant's going to end up by the time those buds are on there, because you definitely don't want your lights sitting on your buds, or you know they're going to burn them, or light bleaching, and etc. Right? So I mean, that's a factor. And you know, you'll know just by looking at your growth place, being like, holy, I think I better trim some of this down. I'm overgrowing here. Right?
Oh
So,
yeah.
but I mean, a good rule of thumb for me, what I like to do is all the inside facing leaves. I kind of just generally prune those kind of leaves if they're covering a bud site that, you know, that I want the light to get to, you know, to get that nice, the light of the gods onto that bud. So I want to trim those leaves, all the inside facing leaves, all the outside facing leaves. I like to have them, you know, those leaves are, you know, bringing in all that light. They're taking all, it's a canopy. It's using that, the light energy, right? So you don't want to like totally, you know, defoliate your plant either. So you want to try to leave some big leaves on there. I don't know if I'm answering that question or I'm just going on a buzzer rant here.
That's okay,
Stoner's
man.
rant.
We're stoner. We're all stoners here. We're allowed to rant sometimes. It's okay. I'll give you a new question just so you feel like we're moving on. All right, you ready? What's the
All
most
right.
valuable lesson you've learned through your cultivation journey? That's a good damn question.
That's a good question. Oof. Turn this down. All right. All right. So I would have to say patience.
Patience.
Patience is the biggest one, because people, you know, they want to harvest a little bit too early, or you know, they like, you know, like the overwatering thing, you know, they're jumping to these conclusions really quickly, or pulling your bud, taking your bud when it easily could have another couple weeks to go. So I think patience is definitely something that I've learned to get a handle on as the years went by. You know, we all want to cut it down. We all want to be successful. I mean, at the end of the day, that's the goal, is to harvest and to reap the benefits of what we've done. So, I mean, I can see, you know, how patience can get, we can get carried away with not being disciplined in that area.
For sure. Definitely got to have patience. I know my first grow, that was my biggest problem, was I wanted to trim it off as soon as it got there so I could smoke it and fucking try to dry it out in the microwave even.
Get excited about it and everything.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
good there.
Way too excited, trying to smoke it way too soon, like doing everything wrong.
Right. And it just
Everything.
tastes like you're smoking straw.
Oh yeah, it tasted like ass for sure. It tasted terrible.
Yeah, yeah,
All right,
absolutely.
I'm gonna give Dustin some questions now. We're gonna switch it up. Okay, so
All right.
Dustin, aka D-Rock, is a local and upcoming comedian. He has done a few shows. He is on Instagram. What's your Instagram?
Cali Buds for you.
Yeah, Cali Buds for you. That's it. Do you have a YouTube yet?
Not yet. Actually working on it.
Okay, as soon as he has that up, we'll definitely put that into some information in the descriptions, yeah.
Oh yeah.
So I have some questions for you, bro. First, Well, go ahead before I ask a question. Introduce yourself.
My name is Dustin. I like long walks from my couch to my fridge. Actually, from my chair to my fridge. Nah, I'm born and raised Norfolk. Typical East Ocean View guy. I've been smoking for too long.
Too long to remember.
Yeah. I've actually tried to make it an effort to smoke wherever I've been out of the country, minus like the Middle East. I ain't messing like that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, or like wherever state I go, I try to smoke there just so I can say, look what I've done. Or to try different things too, though. Like in Hawaii, like it's like all the stuff you hear about it's like true. You know, like I did like some apples and bananas. Like when I first got down there, I had a couple of buddies go to like the dispensary for me, and they were like, "Dude, just be careful. This shit's pretty strong." And I was like, whatever. Yeah, I did like a bowl pack, and like I was like on the 17th floor of this hotel, and it had like a balcony here and a balcony here. And I had them both open, just like chilling, and I ripped it. And I remember just like everything blowing around the room like a tornado. And I was just like too messed up to even care. I just thought it was cool. And like the next day I woke up and I was like, holy shit, I'm still high.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was good though.
It's good times, right? All right, so our first question for you is what inspired you? No, I'm going back to the old question. My fault. Let me scroll on down. That's what you know, when you get really stoned, that's what happens. Anyway, what was the moment you knew you wanted to get on stage and make people laugh?
Actually, like ever since I was a little kid, I pretty much grew up on MTV. And like I just remember like watching Motley Crue videos and like seeing Tommy Lee stand up behind his drums and like seeing the crowd. So I used to always daydream like that. And then like recently I've just been like in tune with mental health and really coming out of my shell on different things. And I was telling somebody I work with that I wanted to get into it, and out of nowhere he like sent me this school. So I was like, you know, this is a sign, and I went for it, and it wasn't as easy as I thought it was going to be, because like you're hilarious around your friends, but like when you're on stage, you know how it is. When you're on stage, you're entertaining for the crowd. Like that's your arena.
Yeah,
you know?
your spotlight's on you.
Yeah,
you're sweating a little bit.
Yeah, you're like, I gotta entertain everybody in here. I gotta at least make a lot of people laugh if you can. Or one, you know.
Yeah.
So, but
it's like, sheesh, let me loosen my collar.
Yeah, and I mean, I know I'm not everybody's cup of tea, but like I could pretty much mesh in.
Hey, and that's all that matters, man. I feel that I'm a firm believer, and there is a crowd out here for everybody. You know, we all have some group that we fit into somewhere, and some kind of piece of the puzzle we fit in, and we just gotta find where we fit in. Let me get to the next question. Is what's the biggest lesson you learned from your first couple of shows? Any unexpected surprises?
Well, I went through like a hazing. It was like a simulation to kind of get you used to a different crowd.
Mm-hmm.
And I pretty much got the worst one because I had to perform in a all black environment crowd that was like getting on me for being on stage, saying like it was all, you know, funny games and all out of love, but during the time they're hazing you to get you used to something like that. Yeah. And I just like took it like everyone was shocked on how, because I laughed it off, and I would come back with funny, you know, jokes, and like everyone was like trying to get me, but they couldn't. So I was pretty proud of myself. But one of the biggest things I've learned on stage is like learning how to control your breathing and slowing down. Because like sometimes when I get excited, I'll start talking fast. And if I get a laugh, I'll just like keep going. So like you kind of gotta like let that laugh like roll out, like let it ride out, and then go right back into it.
Yeah,
So,
I've learned that with music too, like that little moment of just subtle chance to catch up gives people just a moment to let whatever last powerful thing you said
right.
marinate. You know, sometimes we need just that moment of pause to let it marinate, to be like, oh damn, that's really what he just fucking said.
Yeah,
Shit.
and like especially like because I can say stuff with a serious face, and like the way I deliver it, it's like I love doing stories because like I love people watching, and like I've been fortunate enough to like see so many different types of people around the world, and like I've been on cruises, and like cruises are like pretty much like a hotel on water. And like Carnival is like the Walmart of cruises, but you'll see some pretty crazy people on there too.
I believe it. I believe there's a lot of crazy people out there. I'm one of them.
I think we all are.
Shit, I'd probably be the dude on the cruise out in my boxer shorts with a robe and some flip flops or something. You know?
Nah, dude, there was
Yeah.
Maybe
No.
some Hey Dudes.
I will like tell you oh, hey dudes, Crocs, oh, God. Like that's all you see is like the rednecks trying to like dress up, so they'll have like their nice t-shirt tucked in with like some nice jeans, and then they'll bust out the Hey Dudes, like thinking like they're the nicest things ever. But like on the last cruise, because we went on Valentine's Day, there was a dude legit on the cruise ship on the smoker's deck smoking a J, and he was like, oh, I got the best shit ever. Of course, you know how that goes. And we're talking with him, and he like puts his like foot up on the table, and the dude's got an ankle monitor, like, so he's on the cruise smoking weed with the ankle monitor, bragging about it. Like only on like Carnival cruise out of Norfolk are you gonna see this shit. Oh, and the best part is like we like hung out with him, my wife and I. He was cool, but he was funny as shit. But like he was like, yo, I'm gonna ask my woman to marry me, and we're like, yeah, talk to the cruise director, make it big. And we had seen him throughout the ship, and we like would talk to him and stuff. And then so like the last night of the ship, they do like this big game, and everybody goes into like this big auditorium, and they like set it up to where they bring him on stage, and he goes to ask her to marry, but the dude's in like a nice dress shirt, got like a really nice hat, and he's got jorts on.
Jorts.
And like, I mean, this doesn't really have to do anything, but it was like a redneck black dude that was like trying to be hood, and he was like bragging about how he just got out of jail and he had to pay his PO like $25 to come on the cruise that his grandma bought. but like the whole thing is like he wore shorts on the stage in front of everybody to propose to his woman, but I kid you not, everybody was looking right at that ankle monitor and just like doing like one of those slow claps, like, oh yeah, and then like they realized what it was, and then like we all go upstairs, and whatever, and like we see the dude walking, and now he's walking around in pants. I'm like, why didn't you wear those when you asked her to marry you, man? Like
That's hilarious.
yeah, like dead serious. Like
All right, so let me get on to the next question. Oh, I forgot to mention my wife's in the chat. Shout out to Liz Rankin, Lady Da Vinci. Thank you for being here. She brought it up that it was not a microwave that I dried my weed out. It was actually it was a toaster oven, to be more specific.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was before I learned some things and learned some patience. Anyway, moving on. That was way long ago, and I failed to mention that. I apologize, love. But we're back. We're here. So number 3, what's the weirdest reaction you've gotten from an audience member so far?
I've gotten a few like ooh, and then like are afraid.
Oh, wait. Jason Holman has a question before you go into that. I'm sorry. What did she say?
She said yes.
She said yes?
But like that must be some real love. But like it looked like she was like one of the women that would marry a dude in prison. And like he was bragging that he just got out, and he like armed robbery and all this shit. And he's like it's a federal offense to smoke on a cruise ship. I mean, I'm not going to say I didn't join in with them. I mean, I'm never going to
Right.
turn it down, but
Right.
still,
Like, oh, you want it's here.
you know, oh, like we were down in the lobby.
You got to be careful how to get it on the ship.
That's
Might be some butt weed.
Yeah, he said he put it in like a Coke can and like got the Coke can on, and I'm like, one of those. I'm like, oh, I'm glad he didn't do what I thought he did. They were really tight though. I don't know.
Oh, yeah. See, you gotta watch out. Face, thanks for being here, bro. If y'all in chat haven't yet, please back out of chat and just hit the like button on the actual video, then come back to chat and converse with us. Feel free to ask whatever questions to Dustin about comedy, his comedy adventure, or Dan about growing cannabis cultivation. I do have another question for you though. That one we were just on, what's the worst or weirdest reaction you've gotten from an audience member so far?
I say a joke about my dad that passed away.
Oh shit.
I say like my mom and dad seriously have been married 45 years this year, but my dad took the easy way out and died. And I got a lot of like, ooh.
That's a fucking dark comedy joke, bro.
I went into it as like, so technically my mom won the argument, like she finally got the last word in the TV remote. So when I went into that, I got a better laugh, you know.
Yeah. At first you're gonna catch him off guard, like, what?
Yeah.
Did he just fucking say? What? Oh my God! Clutch my pearls.
But like I try to keep my stuff clean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, that's good. But it's good that, I mean, I think it's good to have a sense of humor about death, because at the end of the day, we all know that we're all gonna eat the dirt, you know, we're all gonna die. So like, you might as well have some kind of sense of humor about it and hope the people that passed before us can look back and be like, you know, I gotta laugh at this shit.
Yeah, and honestly, like my family's sense of humor on my dad's side, like if he was alive and heard me or someone else say that, he would chuckle because of like going right into the other part.
Yeah.
You know, I just wouldn't leave it like that. That is pretty dark.
Yeah. I mean, yes, we have to go through our morning time. Don't make jokes too early, of course. You know, you don't want to be cracking jokes on somebody's family member that just passed away. Don't do that. We're not saying do that at all.
No.
Just, you know, just remember that your family does have a sense of humor as well. That's all I'm saying.
Right, I want to say,
or I hope they do. Go
I'd
ahead.
like to say, at the end of the day, I mean, they are jokes, but sometimes when you're up there, people, they get thrown off by the outlandish stuff that you might say, and they're like, oh my God, I can't believe this guy's saying this. But hey, that's the whole point, is it's comedy.
Yeah.
Right?
I mean, in a way too, it's like therapy. Like, you know, because I've done a lot of self work on myself. So like certain little things I can throw out there, not really like are gems, but like it's just like, all right, I got that off my chest. Let's move on.
Hell yeah. Sometimes, you know, we deal with depression and being hurt through comedy. A lot of people deal with pain and depression with comedy.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that's kind of the point of the happy and sad face, right? For tragedy and comedy.
Definitely. Yeah. Like,
yeah. I mean, we could go through life all the time being sad about things, but what's the point of being sad all the time? I think the point of living is to try to enjoy yourself in a hard time, to try to have a good time and cherish those good moments.
I mean, you know? You're gonna have bad days, but like, there's you can see the positive in anything. Like, I mean, you wake up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's definitely better to see the positive. When you start dwelling on that negative, that's when it just keeps coming. It just keeps coming.
Dark. And you forget who you are.
Yeah.
You know?
You got to manifest what you want to see.
Right. You know, and I believe that everybody's got a story, you know, like nobody's story is perfect and everybody has downfalls in life. The thing is what do you do with it? What do you do when those downfalls happen? I mean, do you either lie in the corner and, you know, give up, or do you get up, dust yourself off and face it and move on forward, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, I know it's easier said than done, but you know, there's lots of support out there. There's lots of people out there that go through similar things. And, you know, it's very important to what you're going to do with that outcome. You know, that's the key here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
mental health is like a stigma, you know, we're all
100.
like proud and stuff, but like no, it's a legit thing, man.
Yeah.
Like
You definitely got to take care of yourself and try to have a good outlook on your life, without a doubt. Don't beat yourself up, and don't beat up the people around you either. Number 4. We got deep, buddy. That was good. We got deep for a second, you guys. Hell yeah. All right, number 4. If you had to do a full 10-minute set wearing Crocs and Hey Dudes, just one on each foot, which would go on the left and which would go on the right, and why?
I, I guess the croc on the left, because I might like lean that way, and you know, I guess my foot could spread out. I don't know. And the Hey Dude, that'd be on my right foot because that's my dominant, and I could just go on stage and be like, "Hey, dude."
Back to the deep subject. Harmon said 10 out of 10 people will die. He was a life insurance salesman, so he's got the right words to say, and that's a fact.
You know that he should be the sponsor for this.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. I think you would rather die before you wore Crocs and Hey Dudes on stage, though.
No,
What do you
I like
think?
my life
No.
too much.
Yeah,
Like,
fair enough. Fair enough.
yeah.
Life is too
See,
precious.
the thing is like I personally didn't think they were comfortable, and like I've seen the movie Idiocracy, and those shoes like
Fucking
were in
silly,
that
dude.
movie before they were popular. So like, you know, I'm not ready to give up because like, all right, here's the thing: if I see smaller people in them or small people in Hey Dudes, it doesn't bother me. It's when I see people my size or bigger in them, I'm like, dude, did you give up on life, bro? Like, I get that they're like comfortable, man, but your feet are like hanging off the side of them, and it looks like you're walking like on a log, you know, on earth.
It's terrible.
So like, come on, man, put some shoes. Like I literally untie my shoes and tie my shoes every day, just so I could feel like I have purpose in life.
We're gonna piss a lot of people off on this live. A lot of people are like, I love my fucking Hey Dudes for my
if they're
Crocs.
all
What
right,
do
look,
you mean?
all right, if you under the weight of I'm gonna say 280 and under, because there's some people that can handle the weight pretty well, but if you're under that and under, all right, I'll let it slide. But man, that 300 mark and way beyond, nah, dude. And that, like, the Hey Dudes wouldn't even fit them anyway. That pinky toe would blow them right out.
Oh shit.
Feet are so big, it looks like you're wearing honeycombs to feet because
Yeah,
it's popping
man.
out through the hole.
Faith said he's got to go help the rinse. Y'all be safe. Thank you, bro. You be safe on your journey out there, and
See
we
you,
hope
Jason.
you get the help done quick and easy, and have a good time with the family, of course.
Oh yeah.
The number 5 question for you, Dustin. What's one thing you were completely wrong about when you first started comedy?
In all honesty, I was completely wrong about thinking that I was funny. Like it was like I would get up on stage at class and no one's laughing whatsoever because, well, I think everybody was afraid to, because it was more like a boot camp, and like out of 14 only like I think 8 or 10 of us graduated.
Damn.
And I'm a spiteful asshole, so I wasn't gonna like, nah, dude, I paid money for this, I'm not losing it. But no, in all honesty, like to sit there and like you can write, like I thought I had like a really long joke, so I wrote like 2 pages out of just all this stuff, and in reality I only had like 3 minutes. So like that was like a big eye opener, like, oh wow, like you know. Another thing too, when it pops in your head, like I will say it on my phone right quick, or you have to write it down pretty, you know, quick too, or you'll forget it.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I have to take notes like that with lyrics. Like if something hits you out of nowhere, you gotta get it jotted down on a notepad or in your phone or something, because you think you'll remember, but the next day you're like, "Pop." You might remember a couple of the words, but you don't remember how to put it together, or you may remember the words but don't remember how you said it, something like that. All right, so we have 5 more questions. This one is for the guests. to answer, either one of you.
Oh, Jeremy's got a question.
Oh, Jeremy's got a question. Nice. What's your question, homie? Did the science behind writing a joke surprise you? How did school, no, how school like did this, I think he meant to say, how did school like?
How does school feel like?
Yeah, I guess that's what he said.
To the science behind writing a joke, yeah, like you've got to, like one of the things I learned is you want to keep it short and rule of three. You don't want to go more than like three different things. And like the school, like not gonna lie, there were some times I didn't want to go back, but I mean, I did it anyways.
Mm-hmm.
But nah, there was some time like it sucked, but like the first time's fun. But like during like the last few classes, like he pretty much like told us why he was like so rough, and he actually said that he can pretty much see all of us in the future making money and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so
That's dope. Hell yeah. I'm glad you stuck with it, man. I commend you on your journey and actually having the balls. Well, not even, I don't want to use that term. Just having the courage.
Yeah.
Having the courage to move forth with it. You know what I mean?
yeah, I actually didn't tell nobody. I just did it, in silence to see. Well, one, I didn't want to back out, and like tell somebody like, well, I mean, you backed out, blah, blah, blah. I just wanted to do it for myself to see if I actually could go through with it. And now that I know I did, I'm like, all right, cool. Like, come see me now.
Yeah, hell yeah. So the first question for anybody, and I guess even the chat can answer this question if you like. What's something you learn in your craft that applies to everyday life? And I guess, Dan, you want to go ahead and answer that first? What's something you learned in your craft that applies to everyday life?
Well, I mean, I think I might have mentioned something like that a little bit before. I mean, patience in life is
That's
something
exactly what I was just thinking too. I was like, I know patience fits into that. Go ahead, I'm
that's
sorry.
valuable. Yeah, man, very valuable.
Yeah, without a doubt. What about you, Dustin?
Yeah, I honestly think patience is I was gonna say something because like I like to cook, and that actually has taught me patience. So like when y'all were talking about growing and stuff, I've always thought like patience was like actually the secret to growing it. Yeah.
And patience is the secret to a lot of things. Patience and confidence in yourself.
Yeah.
I feel like
confidence. Like I actually
another
getting
big
my
key.
confidence back.
For tattooing, that's a big thing that I've learned that is a huge deal in tattooing is confidence, and to be able to give it back to somebody when you do a tattoo for them, like say for a cover up or scar cover up even that they have that they feel insecure about, and you give them a little bit of confidence back, dude, that feels fucking amazing. That makes me feel incredible.
Yeah, like when I graduated, I actually performed in front of a sold out crowd at the Funny Bone, and I was shocked the amount of people that came to support me. I still am like blown away, and the amount of people that just showed up, and my confidence, like I felt like I was like the strongest man in the world, but like I was trying to keep it to myself because I didn't want to walk around like all big chest and like be cocky, but like I was trying to be humble, like Kendrick Lamar. Be humble.
You definitely are. You gotta be humble, but you gotta be confident at the same time.
Yeah.
It's like you gotta know you're capable and you're going to get better, and you gotta pretend like it's already happened.
Yeah.
But at the same time, don't be so arrogant to where you think nobody's better than you. Know that people come before you and learn from them.
And to answer your other question, actually talking to people, like the confidence, because like for being in the profession, I mean, I could deal with like vendors and, people on the base and stuff. So like getting it out there and talking about in front of people, like, you get on the stage and like, you don't know really anybody in the crowd. You're just up there to entertain them. So like, that's a great way to build your confidence to talk, for public speaking and stuff. So it's helped me out a lot too.
Hell yeah. Man, those are all some good answers. Murph even had an answer. He said a lot honestly, to try to find the lesson in anything and everything possible. That's what he tries to do. Just try to find it. And I can't agree with that more. And that goes for relationships too, further even past even past things that you're doing with your life, but in relationships, you have to learn from every friendship, every broken friendship, every broken relationship, every failed anything where you feel like you dropped the ball. It's not a failure unless you quit. If you keep trying and you learn from it, or not even keep trying with that. If it's a relationship, don't keep trying with that person. Obviously, if it's not meant to be, it's not meant to be. Just move on. I'm all about making progress and moving forward, not going back. Sometimes you got to move forward, man. I know a lot of times in my life, I went back numerous times to the wrong situations or the wrong people. And that doesn't necessarily mean they were bad people. We just weren't good together. You know, that's all that was. We just weren't good together. Anyway, I'm getting way off topic. We're moving on to people. Anyway, let me get back to the question. Shit.
What is this stuff we're smoking?
This is actually, shit, I gotta think about it. Hold on. I'm pretty sure this is Fruity Schmells. No, not Fruity Schmells. Fucking Skittles. Excuse me. I was getting them mixed up because they both smell so sweet. Okay, number 2. If you had to switch careers for a year, you would become a grower, and Dan, you would become a comedian. What would be your game plan? I think there's an animal crossing across there. Oh, that's a cat. Hey, what's up, kitty?
I would actually try to maintain his crop the best I could.
Yeah.
And maybe grow more.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would feel too, I don't know, man. That's a lot to take on for what he does.
Fuck yeah, it is. Fuck yeah, it is. What about you? What would be your game plan for comedy?
Man, I'd just like to survive one day of that. I mean, public speaking for me, I mean, this is the most I do. My circles are small. I don't do very well in large crowds. I would just, I think I would have to stand up there. My game plan would be picture everybody naked in the freaking audience in order to laugh. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I'm not sure. I just, that takes a lot of courage to be able to do that. And like, not only that, but where do you find the content? I mean, that's a question for you, Jeremy. The content.
We got somebody with a smart mouth up in here. I don't know what they're talking about. How you smoking the loudest when you aren't a perfect athlete with the perfect wife? Y'all sure don't make weed look good. Honestly, I don't know you and I don't give a fuck about your opinion, Holly, but we do appreciate you viewing my channel wherever you came from and leaving a comment to engage. So that's cool. We appreciate that. You know what I mean? You're looking out. And we hope you nothing but the blessings and positivity you deserve in your life. And God bless your heart. Oh, man. Some people, I swear, got nothing better to do but talk some shit. We're doing just fine over here, though, because, you know, I don't pay for this shit. I grow my own weed, and it's fantastic.
Me too.
I be getting blowed the fuck down. I do what I want. Do what I want. Sling
I like
some
to add
sweet-ass
something
ink.
to that.
What does that even mean, the corner grow? What does that even... I don't even know what the hell she meant by that. Like, what the fuck? Where did she come from? Who the fuck are you?
Who said that we're an athlete?
Right. Why do we have to be a perfect... Like, athletes aren't supposed to smoke weed. I don't know if you know that, but most athletic professions, you aren't allowed to smoke weed. You get fired from your fucking job if you get caught smoking weed.
WWE just stopped it. Like, you could smoke in WWE.
You can smoke in the WWE now?
Yeah.
That's fucking dope.
Yeah.
That's fucking dope. Man, we sure are making weed look bad, though. Man, I feel happy. I don't know about you guys. Y'all feel good?
Yeah.
I feel good. My wife is fucking fantastic. My wife is beautiful, and she holds me down.
Oh,
man.
my wife? Oh, no, my best friend. No,
Yeah, you know what I mean? My wife is my best friend as well, so I don't know what she's on, bro. She don't even know my wife.
Maybe she was smoking meth.
Maybe she was on some other shit. Anyway, let's move on.
Maybe she was trying to be a comedian.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh.
Maybe she was trying her hand at it and failed epically. It was pretty rough start. Pretty rough start.
Much love, much love, much love.
Hey, you gotta start.
We all gotta start somewhere, right? You start as a troll, I guess.
That's right. Everybody had a first day.
Yeah, exactly. I do have the perfect wife though, and I have a fucking fantastic life. We're not even gonna go into that. We're moving on. Next question. What's one thing people assume? This is so fucking perfect for what just happened. What's one thing people assume about what you do that is completely wrong?
Boom.
Yeah, I saw that. I mentioned that.
Oh.
Yeah, I mentioned that. She said he does have the perfect wife though. She's right. I do. I love my wife. Fuck, she treats me fantastic.
I like to cook for my wife.
Yeah.
Oh, what was the question again?
Oh, the question was, I just cooked for my wife the other night. I cooked a steak on the grill for her actually. Yeah, I don't even eat steak.
Nah.
I only eat seafood. Just seafood.
Just seafood?
No pork, no mammals, no nothing like that.
My sister and my niece and my niece's dad are like that.
Yeah. So the question was, what's one thing people assume about what you do that is completely wrong? Mine would be they assume that I don't have a perfect wife, I guess. You assume too much.
I don't know.
They assume that it's too hard to grow weed, I think, is one thing that I could talk about growing weed.
When people found out I was doing this, they were like, oh, I could be a comedian. I'm like, oh, no, don't assume that.
I think I would not underestimate that. I know that being a comedian would be fucking hard.
Oh, dude, if I'm not gonna, I mean, I still feel like I'm gonna shit my pants when I walk up on stage, but the more I do it, I get comfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So do you have an answer for that question, bro? I'm sorry, Dan. I totally skipped over you, bro. Do you have an answer for that? Do you need to hear the question again? Yeah, you.
Yeah.
You over there.
Oh, sorry,
Hey, come back to this planet, bro. Hey, welcome back. Welcome back.
Earth to Den.
What's one thing people assume about what you do that is completely wrong?
Well, I think people assume that I got a hidden agenda or a hidden alternative. Man, I'm growing weed for me. I don't sell anything that I have. I grow everything and I give it all away. I give it to all my friends, my family, anybody. You know, that's how I am. I mean, I'm about sharing. I'm not about making or monetizing
Fuck yeah,
the product that I have at home. I'm just want organic grow, share it with people, peace and love, man. That's what it is.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. I love that. And I'm the same way, dude. I just have my weed right here in a jar, and I just put it out for any of my friends that come over, like, smoke with me, buddy. Smoke with me. I fucking trade them to help me trim the weed. That helps, you know. That's a huge help. Nice. Get some help trimming.
Yeah.
I don't know how many times I've had to call in the troops, be like, hey, bro, I got too much weed that I cannot trim by myself. I need help. Plus, it's boring as fuck to be stuck in trim jail by yourself. By your fucking self for hours. Yeah, trim jail. It's a real fucking thing.
I never thought of that thing.
Bro, you're just sitting there watching movies, fucking trimming. And you can't even watch. You're just listening or music. Yeah. It's way better to have somebody sitting there with you trimming, in my opinion.
Yeah.
What's a piece of bad advice you've heard in your field that makes you cringe? Either of you.
You go, Dan.
Huh? Yeah, he said you want to take that. We can skip it. If y'all don't like the question, we can skip it. You want next question? Next question. Okay, next question. If you could only listen to one album while doing what you do, what would it be? One album. I guess if you're a comedian, you can't be listening to it while you're doing it. So before. We'll say before.
Oh, I actually, I've listened to, not gonna lie, like, I'm different 2 Chains.
Hell yeah.
To kind of like, cause I'm different, you know.
Yeah, gas you up.
So yeah, that's what kind of I get like stuck in my head. I don't know why. It's just been the first thing.
Hell yeah, there's nothing like it to gas you up. You go on stage, you need some energy for that. You need some high-powered music.
Yeah.
What about you, Dan? Do you have any music you like to listen to when you're trimming the ladies or attending to the garden?
Yeah, man. I love Tupac. I listen to a lot of Tupac. That's one of my go-to. Not any specific album. I just like the sound of them, and that. And I listen to a lot of reggae, man. I love the vibe, the summer vibes. It just gets you feeling good. It seems like it's
Mm-hmm.
part of the environment.
Hell yeah. I can't agree more.
Yeah, I've been on like this band, the Elevators kick.
Mhm.
They're real good, like white boy reggae.
Yeah, hell yeah. That's good stuff. Let's see. We have more questions if y'all want to do more questions, or we can go ahead and play some finger ball. What do y'all think, chat? Y'all want to hear some more questions? You want to ask some more questions? You want to play some finger ball? I even have some questions for chat specifically. I don't want to skip over y'all if you would like to answer some questions. So let me ask some questions for the viewers, okay? Would you rather bomb on stage in front of 500 people or accidentally destroy your best plant the day before harvest? Ah, man, that's a fucking, that's, I don't want to,
What was that?
that's a tough fucking question because I don't want to do either of those. Would you rather bomb on stage in front of 500 people or accidentally destroy your best plant the day before harvest? Fuck.
Oh man.
I'd rather just
At least
bomb on stage. You could at least get over that. That plant would be too sad.
Yeah, I was gonna say at least you could go home and smoke some of that plant.
Right, you can get over bombing on stage with the plant, is what you're saying, right?
Fuck it, bong rips.
Jeremy said he'd rather lose the best plant. He can't deal with bombing on stage. Hey, Connor Grow, we appreciate you being here, brother. We appreciate you joining us for real. Thank you for chiming in. What about you, love? Would you rather bomb on stage or she don't smoke, so she's gonna like lose that plant. Man, I don't want to say goodbye to my best plant. We could be like my best plant. We're talking like a pound on that bitch. You know, the best one I've ever grown was a pound, and that's a lot.
Man,
That's a lot to say goodbye
I mean,
to. And it was some good ass green.
that one night, that's just one night on stage. I mean, you've been with that plant for a long time, for a
and
hot
it's
minute.
it's gonna last a lot longer than one night. But that repercussions of that bombing on stage, that shit may go viral on the internet though. That one night.
Hey,
Like
you might get famous out
yeah,
of
I'm
it.
saying you might get famous. off of it.
Mm.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
you
the
might
guy
get
that
famous just off of bombing, right? And you get famous
Yeah.
for your good ass weed. Like he sucks at a comedian, but damn, he can grow some fucking weed, man.
Oh wait, I think his good weed makes him suck as a comedian because he's so fucked up.
He's too stoned, bro. That's what makes it funny. Shit, that's probably what makes me funny for real. Anyhow, if you had to pick, this is again for chat. If you had to pick, would you rather sit through an entire comedy show in Crocs or tend a full grow operation in Hey Dudes?
Is that for the chat?
That is for the chat. How about you? I don't think you'd want to do either.
Man,
That again is, would you rather sit through an entire comedy show in Crocs or tend to a full grow operation in Hey Dudes? I think I'm taking the grow
I'd
operation
be
in Hey
sitting in
Dudes.
Crocs. That's a lot of work.
I'd rather deal with the Hey Dudes, but I mean, yeah, that is a lot of
Yeah.
work to a whole grow operation.
In
Sit
8
through an
days?
entire comedy show. That's a whole grow operation is some time.
I'll just wear the Crocs during a comedy show because
Right.
either like from 5 to 10 minutes.
Yeah, that's not that long. That was kind of a bad question. I think ChatGPT failed us on that question. Okay, number 3. What's something you tried for the first time recently that surprised you, chat? He said, "Hey dudes," I think. Hey dudes, also Jim.
Yeah, see, Jeremy's a lot of work.
Yeah.
And actually, he pulls them off pretty well.
Hey Dudes definitely look cooler to me than Crocs. I would rather, if I had to choose, I'm rocking the Hey Dudes. They look like some Jackie Chans or something.
Oh yeah,
you know what I
no.
mean? You ready to kick some ass in some Hey Dudes. You
I
could
think
do
they
some-
look better than Crocs, especially when they Crocs. When I see dudes, big dudes with those little things you put in the Crocs, with the trinkets or whatever, I'm just like, damn, dude, does your mom like make your meatloaf?
All right. Number 4. What's the weirdest heckling experience you've seen at a comedy show? And this is for anybody. What is the weirdest heckling experience you ever seen at a comedy show? This isn't really a comedy show, but I guess it kind of is. I guess that lady's comment was weirder than fuck. That's the weirdest shit I've ever experienced on Smoked In. Like, for real. That was an off-the-wall, weird fucking comment. I don't know how old that girl was. She probably doesn't belong in here. She's probably 15 or 16 or some shit. I don't know. But that was pretty fucking weird for me. That was a weird heckler. You, Dustin, what's the weirdest shit you've seen at a comedy show?
Actually, I've seen someone like interrupt that Bobcat Goldthwait comedian, and like instead of him doing a 90-minute set, he would do it was a 90-minute set of ripping this lady apart to the point where it kind of got uncomfortable. But like, what were you gonna do? Like, you just had to sit there and laugh. She was pretty rude though, like, in all honesty. It was actually awkward because it kept going and going, but it was funny at the same time. But I was like, damn, we've been sitting here the whole time while he's been like ripping this lady apart.
Yeah, sometimes, some comedians, it gets under their skin. I mean, it's kind of rude for you to do that at somebody's show. Give them a chance. Why don't you shut the fuck up? If they bomb, let them bomb on their own. You don't have to attribute to that. And why would you be a fucking sore... what are you going there to hope they fucking bomb? Is that what it is? Like you're a sore winner because they're bombing, so you want to help them bomb worse?
Yeah, like, why don't you come up here and do it?
Right. What the fuck? Just let them fail and take it. Like, you don't have to attribute to them feeling shitty about it. That's just terrible. That's being a bad person. He said, going back to the Crocs, he said, I usually be rocking the Chucks so the dudes would be acceptable. That's fair enough. I can dig it.
I can dig it.
Number 5. If you could ask our guests any questions, serious or ridiculous, what would it be, chat? If you could ask the other viewers, you got any serious or ridiculous questions? That's kind of a cop-out question. I feel like that's a cop-out question. It's like, hey, I'm going to ask you a question to ask a question. I'm moving on. I'm not even going to entertain that. Okay, I got another one. This is for everybody. What's the most unexpected lesson life has taught you so far? Being humble. I think, like, going back to what Dustin said, fucking humbling my ass. That shit was unexpected. You don't expect it when you're a young punk and you think you know everything.
Yeah, accountability. Once I started learning that, holding myself to it, started understanding things a lot better. It was clear. But yeah, that's probably one of the biggest things I know.
Yeah. It's definitely unexpected. Anytime you're humbled, I feel like you're not expecting it because you think you're hot shit, and then out of nowhere, bang, you're not. You're not as badass as you thought, brother. Calm the fuck down.
Nope.
Not only that, but I'd like to say, not everybody's happy for your moves. So don't tell everybody your moves.
Right.
Not everybody's happy.
Yeah.
Nobody's interested in the things, Nobody's interested in things that you're not doing. But at the same time, you don't tell everybody because, sometimes people are jealous. So
Right. That's why, that's another reason why I did it too. I didn't want to hear anybody say anything, But you're exactly right. Like, not everybody needs to know what you're doing.
Both Connor and Jeremy said accountability is a good one. Yes, facts. Accountability for your actions is huge. And that's nothing on any of us as children. want to take accountability for our actions. We constantly want to blame somebody else, our friends, our family. Our parents get the worst of it most times, sadly, and then we come to some point in our 20s where we're like, ah, shit, maybe I was fucking wrong. Hopefully it's in your 20s. Hopefully it doesn't last a lifetime. Some people it does.
41.
Some people hold on to that shit for a long time. But at some point you gotta let it go, man. You just gotta be like, hey, I fucked up a lot.
My daily mantra is don't cheat on your future with your past.
Yeah.
So that's mine. Like, just keep going, man. Like,
that's great.
You can't change the past.
Mm-hmm.
All you can do is just get better. You know.
Jeremy said you don't need anyone but yourself. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Right.
What'd you say?
No, I like to say is don't be a victim of your past either. I mean, everybody's got a story. I said that before, and like, you know, don't let that control who you're going to be or where you want to go, and that outcome.
Man, y'all are talking it up. I'm reminded of one of my favorite people's old friend who passed away, Paul Tate. A lot of y'all are familiar with him. He had a saying that he had quoted on his Facebook. I think it may still be up there. It was the last quote he had, I think. It's, don't spend a lifetime... No, it was on Adam Haymore's, who's also another friend. We were all good friends together. They both passed. It was on Adam Haymore's refrigerator. It wasn't on Paul's Facebook. He wrote it on Adam Haymore's refrigerator. It said, don't keep repeating the same thing just because you spent a long time doing it.
I remember seeing that in the apartment.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I remember.
That was a great fucking quote by my buddy Paul Tate. I don't know where he got the quote from or if it was one of his own. But man, when I read that, it sunk in deep, deep, deep. Yeah, my wife quoted it correctly. I'm sorry, I quoted it wrong. Don't cling to a mistake just because you spent a lot of time making it.
Yep, I remember. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a great quote. So that I'm out of questions unless anybody else has got questions or any. If you want to plug yourself in, chat, feel free. If you got something. The Connor Grow, you know, I'm sure you're a grower too as well. Y'all check him out. I'll be sure to follow you, brother. I'll be sure to follow you right now. I think with this one is the Ink Out channel. No, I can't follow it right here. Just have to double click it. Anyway, I'm gonna follow you later. I promise I will look it up. The Connor Show, I got you. And we definitely look forward to seeing what content you have out there. I want to play some fingerball. I'm fucking ready to show off these nets I made.
I got a grow tent to set up.
Yeah? You got a grow tent to set up? You're getting off of here? You ready to go?
Yeah, unfortunately. Well, fortunately, actually, not unfortunately, because I'm excited about it.
Yeah.
But, you know, I enjoy being on here today, and I'm happy with all the questions, and I look forward to doing it again. It was nice meeting you, Justin.
Yeah, man.
And,
nice you.
Bro, it was
great.
I'm gonna spin you around. It was a pleasure to fucking have you today. I want to thank you for coming on here and talking and giving your knowledge and wisdom to us because it was definitely a delight. It was my pleasure all day long.
I actually learned something.
You learned something. I learned something from both of y'all. You know, I've learned something even from chat. I learned some stuff. Let's not forget to mention they said gratitude as well. Yeah, gratitude. Yep.
Yeah. Definitely.
I appreciate everybody on here. I appreciate all the support, all the good vibes. I mean, it's so easy to be negative in life, and you know, positivity. After you do it so many times, it just becomes second nature, and I just really love that. I enjoy it. So
yes, sir.
I wanna, you know, thank you, Gio. Appreciate you too, man.
We've learned something from everybody today, even our heckler. We learned something from her.
That's right.
It's been fantastic. Right. And we look forward to seeing your new grow setup after you get it set up. Please be sure to share it to the Discord, homie.
All right. You will definitely see it. Peace and love to you guys. Appreciate you guys. I got to head out.
Oh, yeah. Much love, bro. Give us a lurk if you don't mind. Hold it down. Be safe.
Oh, poop.
He's safe.
All right, guys. I'm going to scoot this up. I'm going to give you the high view of the fingerball cam here. So Murph, I don't know if you see this, but I broke the clip, bro. That's why I can't use the clip. I gotta order a new clip. Can you see that? To adjust the camera to get it. Flipped on me. Shh. Just a second, chat. Work with me. It's time to transition.
Boom, 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 boom.
Here we go.
Oh, these nets.
Fucking turned again. What the hell, man?
That's not a lighter.
Stop doing that, please. I just had you right. Okay. Don't go black. Don't turn. Did it again. Did it again. How does this keep happening? This clamp that I have to use keeps messing me
Oh,
up.
let's scare some people that are on my thing.
Hold on, y'all are gonna have to hang out here for a second and have a weird view. What are you doing?
I just as people are in the live Instagram.
Oh, you're live on Instagram?
Yeah. Oh, I only got 12% left.
Yeah,
Oh
you're
well.
making a weird face on that one, I know. You should have given me a pink being thing in my ass.
Oh wow, I got 6 viewers. Oh wait, do I have 8 viewers? Ooh, I'm popular.
There we go.
Where's my wife at? I'm putting it to the TV so they can see it on the TV.
There we go. Alright, we got that right. We gotta move this out of the way. There we go. Maybe a little bit further towards you. There we go. Alright, all you gotta do to let your net down. Number one, move your mic out the way a little bit, and then take these clamps off, and it should just unroll. Boom. Here's the peel.
Very nice.
I'm gonna switch scenes here in a second so y'all have a better view. There we go. I feel like we should make this just a hair bigger. Dude. Okay, so I got a coin to flip to see who goes first. I've gotten beat twice in this game, but I got some practice today, bro. I was getting my fucking practice on. I was preparing. Damn it, are y'all ready for the finger ball? Finger ball, here we go. We're doing good. Puffing with JJ. Thanks for being here, bro. We got the new nets up for finger ball. Check this shit out. It's exciting. It's a whole fucking event now. All right. So we're gonna flip the coin. You call it. I'll flip it.
Tails.
Tails it is.
Oh, nice.
You get to go first. All right. So you're gonna move the goal out your way, and there you go. Boom. We got safety first. These nets are gonna keep it from smacking us in the face. So I can just stand here and watch it and make sure, see if it goes through. This is finger ball, my friend. Finger ball. Oh, I think that was good. That was good. Hey, he got it on the first fucking try. I think it went through, over, and back. Like, it went through it twice, but you're not getting 6 points for that. Fuck that. You're getting 3, bro. I'm not giving you 6. That wouldn't be fair. You leave me in the dust. See, I didn't know you were a professional at this shit.
Oh, no.
Damn. How do y'all played a lot of this shit in school, didn't you?
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Oh man, they were crushing it.
Post.
They were crushing it in high school with this shit. Damn. So he's already got 3. Fucking damn. Yes, it's super fun. No, without a doubt it is. I'm chilling, just checked with my plants now, about to pack a bowl of banana OG. Hell yeah, thank you for being here, bro. I'm gonna light up, but I feel like, let me take my rings off. Let me get ready, because this shit is This shit is intense for me. I love this shit. This is a lot of fun. All right, here we go. What are we playing to? I don't want to play just a 12. That shit goes by too fast. It's been a 12 every time. I feel like maybe we should keep it at 12 and just do a 2 out of 3.
All right.
All right. Here we go. Here we go. I gotta move my mic. My mic's fucking up my vision. All right. There we go. There we go. Laces out. Oh, way off. What the fuck was that?
Damn it, laces out.
Damn
man.
it, laces were not out, bro. Shit. Failed the mission. Alright. Let's go. It's your turn. 3-0. I'm always getting my ass beat in this game. Early, I swear, I made the first shot I had up with the nets. I was like, alright, I'm good, I'm good. And now crunch time, the pressure hits.
Watch, I'll never do it again.
Oh. Yeah, that was way off. He hit the keyboard. Way off. All right, I'm gonna light mine up. So we're smoking with JJ. You missed all the great interviews, but you can go back and watch it later. If y'all don't mind backing out of chat and just liking the actual video, I would much appreciate it. And come back to chat and hang out with us while we play this finger ball. It's a fun fucking game. We're just getting stoned, having a good time, living our best lives. Alright. Let's go. This is my chance to come back. I feel like, bro, I feel like that was such a good first shot. You deserve 6. Because it went through it twice. It wouldn't count in football, though, if it bounced back through it, would it? They wouldn't give him an extra 3 points. Hell no.
No.
Hell no. Let's stick to that.
Maybe in like the XFL.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Ah, it just missed. And another rule is if you get it to bounce through, you get 1 point.
1 point. All right.
You get 1 point for a bounce through.
Maybe I have to bring
Oh,
the
shit.
laces in this time.
However you want to do it, however you feel comfortable. Face had his own weird tactic at doing it too. Grid beat me first, then Face beat me. Now the balls are yellow, so we can find them easier, and these nets are up, so we're very well protected. Oh damn, that one! I did not expect. I didn't even put nets on the.
Man, I
side,
got too much power.
I didn't expect that. That's a first.
Right there.
It happened.
Too much power. All right.
Easy to spot now that they're yellow, though.
Yeah, you were just saying that.
Yeah, fucking easy to spot.
Damn it. I gotta like calibrate my strength in my fingers.
He said, I will do that soon. Finkel would be pissed.
Finkel is Einhorn?
Finkel is Einhorn. He goes into the fucking crying game, bro. All right, here we go. Quiet. Oh, fuck, I hit the goal. Damn it. That was close. Shit, the nets, I appreciate you. These pieces on the bottom are actually just garden posts that attach to the net, and I just zip tied it to our top rack there. All right, let's get him quiet on the field, ladies and gentlemen. As he lines up the laces the wrong way.
Laces out, damn it.
Laces out.
There we go. Ah,
Oh, you're off. You're off. Way off.
that was the wind.
The wind. Yeah. The subtle breeze in here from the small space heater right outside the room. It's not even in here. Thank you, though, saying the nets are genius. I appreciate you, the Connor Show. Or the Connor Grow. Excuse me. Rotate the field cam. You're offsides. The field cam is offsides? What do you mean? What do you mean? Rotate the field cam. Which field cam?
Oh, the Dustin and is that what he's talking about?
I don't know what he's talking about. Never have I ever seen a more professional fingerball setup. Thank you, bro. I worked hard on this shit. I had a lot of fun with it, I'm telling you. From designing our own fucking custom field mat and Murph fucking printing out these goals and the tees. That's Jeremy's there in the chat. To these fucking nets I just threw up. Dude, this thing is impeccable. This is a great setup. I love it. All right, here we go. To tie it up. Off again. Damn. I gotta get one for the chat, bro.
I need my sunglasses on this. I'm trying to set it up. I think my phone's
I'm telling you, when the pressure's on, it's a different game, ladies and gentlemen. Like I'm telling you, when I say I made the first shot I took earlier, I made the first shot I took. I'm not lying to you. And he said the center cam, y'all are on the wrong sides. Geo side is over Dustin's. Oh. What? No, mine's over me.
on that screen. It says,
What are we talking about here?
it says the center camera, y'all are on the wrong size. Cheetah size over Dustin. You see right here, your name is over me.
No, that's over me.
Not on the blunts.
The blunts is on your side because I'm shooting for the blunts. That's my goal.
Oh, yeah. I see what you did.
And the Geo is over my head. Dustin, the Dustin is over your camera angle on the right. But I mean, I could take away the names if it's confusing for y'all. I could just get rid of the names. Boom. Bang. I don't want to confuse anybody. There you go. We're just anonymous players. We were drafted into this shit. We were meant for it. What? Flip horizontally? What are you talking about?
Right click transformers.
Oh, you just want me to flip them over? So I think I see what you're saying. So you want me to just flip it, huh? Like that? That's what you want? Is that what you wanted to see? The center field cam. The big one right here is, I don't know what you... If I flip it, then it won't be spelled right. Everything would be mirrored image. You wouldn't be able to read smoked in. That's the point of the logo, bro. I don't know. I see what you're saying. I would have to flip it to make us on the right. Okay, but let me just do this. Let's make it simple. See, then we're backwards. I see what you're saying, but you're not going to be able to read it then.
I'm playing for the Bulls because I like Bulls. Oh, wait. Yeah, that's my side. That's right.
You happy now? You can't read it, but we are on the right side. I kind of like the fact that you could read it. He said, there you go. Never mind. LOL. So, I mean, what's the choice of the chat? Y'all tell me. I don't mind it being either way. However you want it. If you prefer it this way, be in the mirror image, that's cool. We can leave it. I mean, I guess it don't matter. Really. It's y'all's preference, not mine, bro. I don't care. I do like I can't say I don't care because I do like reading it. But at the same time, I want y'all to be happy more than I want me to be happy.
That's very generous.
Yeah, well, no, I want him to stay. I want him to leave like, well, fuck this guy. He didn't want to do what we want him to do. Yeah, it sucks. it's mirrored, but I don't know. Yeah, well, you know, chat decide. Here we go. I'm gonna take my shot. Quiet on the field. Here we go. As he lines up. There you go to the left. Oh, fuck! Too far to the left. It was too far to the right all the other times. Now it's too far to the left. Sheesh, man. Can we get one for the home team? One for the home. Yeah, you can move that wherever you want to left or right. As long as it doesn't go past your line on that mat, I'm cool with it. Fair is fair. He said it makes no difference to me, brother. He said, yes, very much so, JJ. Okay, bet. Too much emphasis. I can dig it.
Ah, damn it.
Way off.
Damn it. I gotta get like, maybe it's the B I gotta line up with.
It's out of bounds.
Out of bounds. Foul.
All right. Alexa, skip. I need something more funky, man. I might have to switch up the genre.
Yeah, go for it.
Something to get me gassed up for this.
That's
Alexa.
probably what it is. It's the music. It was a good song on when I did it.
Yeah. Yeah, I know it was, bro. I bet it was. It was the best song. It was fine for me, too. I mean, now I feel like I switch back shit.
You know.
I got to get under it more. Yeah. I like the coaching tactics, Puffin. I like it, JJ. Keep the coach coming, bro. Keep the coach coming. Here we go. We got that. I'm gonna get under it, coach. That was too far under it, coach.
It's all the way back over there.
Yeah. There goes one.
These kind of look like the Willy Wonka candies. They're like giraffe milk.
Oh, now that they're yellow?
Yeah.
Yeah, they do look like eggs. Easter eggs, candies. Maybe I should repaint them, but do them orange. That's what I was trying to do the first time, but the orange was kind of
Oh, I told you to hold the ball, you bastard. Ah, man.
Oh,
Damn it.
out of bounds. Okay.
Might have to call in the backup.
Okay, chat, who's y'all's prediction? You got Dustin on this? I mean, he only made one. I mean... Alright. Uh-oh. Yeah, them things... Murph actually... Them motherfuckers, you're gonna have to unscrew it and slide it back on.
Yeah.
The arms of these mics suck at where they connect to the table. Murph did come up with a solution though. He has a 3D printer. He printed out some sweet ass like mic mounts that we're gonna actually just screw to the table and get them up off the corner, because the corners aren't big enough on this table to hold these mic mounts like that. They fall off too easy. Did you get it? You gotta like move the post back and forth in order to get it screw on further. Here. Yeah, it seems like you got it. Yeah.
Maybe if you have some duct tape.
Rotate the weight, like the arm backwards. Yeah, maybe that'll help.
There you go.
Is that good?
Yeah. There you go.
That sucks, yeah. We'll have it fixed by next live, though, I promise you. Let's see, what they say? JJ, going to be starting a new cannabis podcast here soon. I want to have a lot of cannabis legal experts, cannabis historians, and grow experts for interviews. Anyone got some people they would want to see interviews of? Yeah, quite a few. Quite a few. Cannabis historians, so what's that one good one? There's some big names that I know they aren't coming to me because I'm trying to focus on this shot. So close, so close. Fuck. Yeah. Where'd our third ball go? I just saw it. It's probably over there somewhere. I get it.
Or maybe if I bring the laces in.
Alexa, play 90s rock. Take it back to 90s rock. Trying to get a list of guest ideas. Was that it?
No, it was off to the left.
The sound effect was cool though, it hitting the post like that. Let me pull my sleeve down, give myself a buffer from the shield here. Boom. Let's get that bullet right through there. Come on, this time I'm feeling it. Boom! It bounced though. I only get 1 point. It did go through, but it was a bouncer.
Did it land on the chair?
It was a bouncer. So it's 1-3. At least it's something. One's better than nothing. I'm just saying, chat. One is better than nothing. One is the loneliest number that you'll ever
I was about to say it,
know.
and I was like, wait, is that ball at the ball? I remember when this song was popular. I saw him at the.
He said, best genre there is. Connor Show likes 90s rock. I can dig it. Oh, you got the bounce. You got 1. That's 4. You got a bounce too, copycat.
I think I figured something out.
You got something? Face had his own tactic too. I don't remember how he was doing it. Oh, he was doing it like this. That's how he was doing it. He did it like that, sideways shooting.
Ah,
So you could always try that tactic too.
he's a smart guy.
Yeah. Yeah, he is. Face is a smart dude. Shout out Jason Harmon. Oh, another bounce. I got 2. Damn, with the bounces. Just a little bit higher, but hey, 2 is better than 1. Staying optimistic here. Keeping up the good fight. So it's 2-4. Oh, womp, womp, womp.
The win was.
He said, oh, we jamming some 90s shit. Was jamming to some simple, empty soul. Smile, empty soul, and default earlier today. LOL. Gotta head out and finish up cooking dinner. Have a great stream, fellas. Hey, thank you for joining, JJ. Thank you for the comments. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for all the love, bro. You the man. We look forward to having you back on the show. We got to get the Connor Grow into the Discord. Connor Grow, are you in our Discord? If not, we got to shoot you an invite to the Discord as well. I'm going to get on that. All right. Got to get him in the smoke in Discord. Bing.
Ooh.
That was a bounce again. Did it go through for you? It looked like it went through from here.
It looked like it bounced
Up,
yeah.
straight up.
Yeah.
Another bounce. I'm getting all these bounces. So 3-4. 3-4.
Oh shit! I gotta really play.
Hold on, let me center up for you. There. That's center.
Oh man!
Woo! Got it. 3-4. One more bounce. All I need to tie it up, chat. One more bounce. These bounce shots are saving my ass. That was a fail. Wah, wah, wah.
Sweet.
Fucking fail.
I'm so glad these nets are here.
Yeah, really, right? They help. First game me and Grid played, they were bouncing off his knuckle, bouncing off my hat. I was worried it was going to hit me in my eye. Well, we savaged through it, yo. We did it without the net. All right. To tie it up. One bounce. That's all he needs. King of the bounce. Get some lift on it. I try to get the lift and it goes to the left. Putting too much focus on it. That's the problem. I gotta let it flow like water.
Be with the ball.
Be one with the ball, bro.
It's all in the finger. All in...
So, hey, you got 3, you dirty rat. Oh, man. You got 3. Shit, that makes you have 7 now. 3 to 7. Damn, he jumped up in the lead. Oh, that was good, bro.
Yeah.
That was good. I had to adjust my finger. That was my problem. I was shooting sideways like this. I had to go like that too. Get that straight kick.
Yeah.
Now it is 6 to 7. 6 to 7. This game just heated up, ladies and gentlemen.
Will the balls?
The follow through on that one was on point, he says. Thank you.
Too bad we don't have like a slow.
I took Jay. Yeah, I wish we had a slow-mo camera, right? That'd be sick.
Aw.
Let's see that back on the instant replay,
Fuck.
Jill.
I know exactly why. I hit the corner of my nail on that one. Oh, I figured out if I come over here, I can do it.
Okay.
Oh, you might
He
take.
said we got a game now. Hell yeah, it got interesting. It got interesting for real. 6 to 7. It's tight. All right, we got lift off. We got lift off. Oh, it's good, kid. Oh, I took the lead on him. 9 to 7. Let's go. Let's go. Hey. Comeback king. King of the bounce.
Oh, what the?
Oh, man. It rolled all the way
mulligan.
across the field. It's got to count. I would give you
That
a
was the
get
onside
back.
kick.
I give you the get back, but it's got to count.
Nah, this is the onside kick.
Onside kick.
Did I go?
I think it went through. I think it went through again.
Wait, was it 9 to 7?
It was 9 to 7. I think that's game.
Yeah, that's game.
That's game. That's 12.
That's game.
Hey, I won, shit. I won my first finger ball game. Give it up. I won. Oh, my God. Well, you just got to go out there and give it 110%. Give it your all. You keep trying. You lose twice.
Never
you win
give
once,
up.
but you still win, damn it. You don't give up. When you fail, you learn and you get better. Yeah. I feel good.
Comeback
Hey,
king
that was a
for
fun game.
Yeah, it was, man.
That was a fun game. Do you want to do 2 out of 3? You done? You done with the finger ball?
My finger's a little sore back.
Oh, yeah. You got to warm up. All right, fair enough, bro. You got to recuperate from the L.
I think I was hitting it too hard.
I know, that's right. It took me, you saw how long it took me to warm up. I had to get it right. And I had practice early. That was fun shit. You were a champ, bro. You took me off guard by getting that first one. And then I was really worried I was going to lose again. I was going to lose. Whoa, not here. Kansas. New York. Well, not New York. Corey Feldman's in the house, y'all. The comeback king. Thank you.
I've seen him in concert.
Oh, man. That was a blast, bro. That was a blast. We
Hell
killed
yeah.
it. Well, chat.
I bet you Jeremy's really good at this.
I have yet to play Murph in this game, actually. Maybe we should get him on a match on Smoked In or on Summoning Sesh tonight before we start playing Magic. Just get one of these in. It could be a new thing for Summoning Sesh, too. I mean, it's still gaming.
They see who can go first in that.
Mm-hmm. Oh, instead of rolling a die.
Yeah.
Play a game of this, see who goes first. That's a good idea. That's a damn good idea. I like that idea. I hope they like it. Murph, what do you think? You still lurking? You still there? He's probably working. He's more working than he is lurking right now. And that's fair enough. Gotta get that money. You gotta do what you're there for. Anyway, chat, we don't want to hold you. We came, we saw, we conquered. We had 2 great, fantastic interviews. He said, LOL. It might be a good idea. Our Magic fans might enjoy it as well, but then again, most Magic fans are not football players. They don't like football too much. A lot of them don't.
It'd be like a fireball
Uh-huh.
hitting a castle. Just tell them imagine it.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh, man, bro. What? Oh, now you're on to something. Bro, can we print out a tower for these goals to sit on so it can be a Magic tower goal? What? You're on to something now.
See?
Little dragon footballs. I'm saying.
See? Jeremy's not. He's all for it.
He said, I'm not against the idea. It'd be a good segment for a summoning session, I feel like. People would like it. Integrating smoked in summoning session a little bit.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. Fun times. Man. Well, yeah, I don't want to hold y'all, man. Y'all been an excellent chat. Chat's been fucking fantastic today. And I want to thank everybody for joining us today on Smoked In. We'll be on Summoning Sesh later tonight on the Purple app. Check us out, Summoning Sesh. It's going to be a good time if you're into Magic the Gathering or you're interested in learning how to play, never played. It's a good way to learn how to play just by watching people play. So, and if you have any questions, we're always attentive at answering questions in the chat there on Twitch as well. We stay on top of it, talking of our chat, because we really appreciate y'all, each and every one of y'all. Especially all of y'all today that show so much love. The Connor Grow, JJ, Dan, Face, Murph, even Wifey Love, and even a Holly Troll. You know, thank you for stopping by and leaving your peace of mind, whatever that may have been, because I'm still trying to understand it. I'm still a little baffled by that, but it is what it is. You know, it is what it is. The way I see it, if you don't got haters, you ain't doing it right. And if you got some haters and you're doing something right, you can keep doing it, because they're just mad at something going on with them. Anyway, that's my word of advice for today from Smoked In. And we out, you guys. Much love. Dustin, you want to say peace out to me?
Peace out, everybody. Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
I definitely had fun. I can't wait to do it again.
Bro, it was my pleasure having you on, bro.
Yeah, dude.
You know what I mean? And I know the viewers, I'm sure they enjoyed having you on, learning about your comedy journey, because that's been it's been a blast to see you grow at that.
Yeah, man, I appreciate it.
I want to actually come out to a show, and I don't want to be that guy videoing it, though. I want to come out to your first show and not pick up my phone at all.
There you go.
Then your second show, I'll video it.
There you go.
Yeah, that's what we'll do.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. Well, much love to everybody here with us. Y'all hold it down. Have a great evening.
All right, man.
Peace.